What is up, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing the Stream Deck from a trader's perspective. So in this video, I'm going to be going over all of the different features that you can use with this tool, and I'm also going to give my full review. So there are a few different options of Stream Decks. They get more expensive as there's more buttons. This is the cheapest one, the one with the least amount of buttons. And honestly, there's no point to get more buttons, I don't think, and I will show you why in the software. But this has been an amazing tool for my trading style, and it has already paid off itself very quickly. So I'll go over a full review of like my thoughts on this as, you know, a trading tool, and I'll also show you the software in the back end of kind of, you know, how I more specifically use it. So with that said, I actually streamed today using the Stream Deck, and I made like over 600 just using it, just scalping. And yeah, I'll kind of go over the various different features and buttons and kind of show you that in this footage. And along with that, I also want to just kind of go over like how it looks in the back end, first of all. So here's kind of how I've set it up, and you can basically set it up for anything. You can configure it however you want. There are many different options to choose from and pick. I mean, you can kind of just build whatever you want, which is pretty cool. So first of all, I have a couple of different like trading time clocks, and yeah, I actually paid for those. I think it's like, I don't know, maybe like $3 or $4, but I paid for that, and that's the only thing I paid for. So they have plugins that some people pay for, but that was the only one that I actually did. So the rest of the stuff is all basically included. So first of all, you can have basically unlimited pages. So you can just keep moving over into another page, into another page, into another page. And that's the reason why I don't think that you really have to upgrade to the more expensive option, the one with the bigger buttons. And, you know, I understand maybe you want it big, right? But I like it small. All right. So that's just me. Now, first of all, I have also Bookmap, so I can basically just click on the Bookmap button. It'll open up the application. Now, to the right of the clocks, I have the TradingView application, so I just tap on that button. It opens up TradingView, and here I also have another page which I haven't even configured yet. I don't even think I have a need for it, so I'm just kind of fine with the current setup right now. I've been using this for a few weeks now, and then up here I have Bookmap, so it just opens up the application, and in here in Stream Deck you can just set it so open an application. You can just drag that there, and then you can just type in the application that's on your computer, on your machine, and it'll just automatically open that up. And that's just kind of how it works. Super simple. The software is like very intuitive. Here is a folder. These three are all folders, and this is also a folder, and this is also a folder. We'll break them down. So to give you an overview of my trading right now with futures, I trade on TradingView, I trade on Tradovate, and I trade on MotiveWave. Now, more specifically, I've been trading a lot more actually on Tradovate. So I plan to do even a full tutorial of like how I use the platform in the future, but I'll just break these down. So MotiveWave, I have here the various different buy buttons and quantity buttons. So basically, if I want to buy like, I don't know, 1 NQ, I can just quickly hit that and then hit buy, and it'll automatically put me into the buy position in market. And along with that, I've also created ATM or exit strategies as well. So in MotiveWave, it's pretty cool because you can set it so let's say that you buy in and then it moves 50 ticks. Upon 50 ticks, it will automatically, you can set it so it just goes to, your stop will go to break even. And then from there, you can kind of have it so maybe you want it to trail even further. Like there's so many different things with exit strategies, which is really cool with MotiveWave. And MotiveWave works seamlessly when it comes to Rithmic. It's also good for order flow traders as well. It's kind of like the competitor to a TAS as far as I understand. But overall, MotiveWave is cool. But honestly, I think I've just preferred using Tradovate a little bit more. And also when I use TradingView, I'm just essentially just connecting it to Tradovate. So that's also something there. But yeah, so that was MotiveWave. That's just kind of how I've set it, and all the different features. Like you can just hit cancel orders or flatten all, where just market sells or buys depending on what side of the market you're on. And let's go into Tradovate. Here I just have market, sell, flatten all. This is ATM strategies. If I want to, for example, have it so I automatically buy with brackets, all of that, so I can just quickly toggle that on and off. And then I have just the various different just like quantity types. So if I want to buy, you know, 1 contract, 2 contracts, up to 5 contracts worth, then I can just quickly click the hotkey, buy market, and then I'm filled. Up above, I have the various different clocks for the different sessions, and then of course the application there. And with TradingView, it's almost the same thing, right? Buy market, sell market, limits. I have also on TradingView, I have like if I want to draw like a rectangle box, Fibonacci, right? Just a line, trend line. If I want to just quickly center it, you can all do that there. There's of course a lot more features, and I could make multiple pages within a single folder as well. But to me, I just want to keep it super simple. I don't really want to keep it more complex than that. I think that's totally fine when it comes to trading. It's like, you know, sometimes when you get over complex with stuff, it just doesn't really work out. And yeah, I'm just trying to keep it super simple. And then I also streamed today for the first time as well. So if you want to watch me trade futures today, I made over $600 on stream. And if you want to watch me trade futures, then just check out the live streams. I'm trying to do them daily. We'll see what happens with that. I'm not really sure, but I would like to do it daily if I can. That is Monday through Friday daily. And here I've just set it up so, you know, I have my main stream. If I want to, you know, be right back stream, like my various different scenes that I have set up, and I can just click record. I can click stream just right there. So that's pretty much it, actually. And maybe this seems a lot more simpler, right? Of course, you can do this with your computer. You can just set up hotkeys, right, with your computer. For me, it's just easier to have and set up buttons and just have them, you know, right here in my hand. I think it's just the most simple setup. I can just be right here, and you know, I'm watching the charts, and I can just quickly get in and out. To me, I think this is probably best, especially when it comes to scalpers. For swing traders, you probably don't need it, but I think this is also just a good tool in general to use when it comes to trading. So overall, when it comes to my style, I am doing scalping, but I'm also doing a lot more swing trading these days. And overall, I think this is an incredible tool to use in your arsenal. If you also have any suggestions as well when it comes to how to utilize this even a little bit better than how I showed it, do let me know in the comments and I'll check those out. Maybe I can, you know, use this to a better degree. But overall, I think it's good, just kept simple like that. And it has also paid for itself already. So that's all I have for this one. If you guys want to watch my live streams, then check them out on my channel, and also just general videos when it comes to prop firm trading as well. Anyways, guys, this has been Trev Trades. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.